Just because I'm wearing a Nawari, please do not ask me to perform on my song Chandra. See, this is what happens, right? When you see a certain person donning a certain attire, you have these bizarre expectations, right? That he or she should behave in a certain way, be in a certain way. Do you know what is that called? Stereotyping. Do not label yourself because the world is already out there doing that job for you. Labeling, stereotyping, calling you names perhaps, it has always been and will always be a work of art for the outside people. Let them get their hands dirty up. Now, I'm a little more experienced in all this than most of you. A, because I come from the entertainment industry, and B, because I think I'm simply older than most of you here. So tell me, what happens when a middle-class Maharashtrian mulgi from Pune tells her family that, listen, guys, I want to become an actress. What do you think happens? She is outright rejected by her own family. Rest. Complete rejection. अजिबात जायचं नाही, काय करतेस, काही विचार केलायस का, हे ते वगैरे वगैरे सगळं. What she does? She stands her ground. She tells them, convinces them that, listen, this is what I love to do, and this is what I would like to do. And this is my absolute passion. Simple middle-class Maharashtrian parents, what do you think they are going to do? They eventually gave up because त्यांना माहिती आहे मुलगी लहानपणापासून खूपच हट्टी आहे. So after a lot of family meetings, a lot of get-togethers, unnecessary ones, I finally convinced my parents and I finally convinced my mom to come with me to Mumbai and stay with me. I rented a 5,000 per month apartment and I started working in a Hindi television serial. I started working in a Hindi television serial where I first got my label, vernacular. Why vernacular? Because I used to pronounce words like restaurant as restaurant la jauya. Words like mujhe, मुझे भी आना है. And that was not it. Along with my television serials, I was also doing anchoring shows. I used to take around 30 to 40 retakes to get one take right. And people who used to shoot with me, I used to hear them whisper, अरे यार कितना टाइम लगेगा यार, हिच्यावर शूट करायचं म्हणजे 5 वाजता यायला पाहिजे. How much time is she going to take for such a small script? I was mocked, I was laughed at. कोई problem नहीं. I had to learn. I had to literally learn on the job. The language, the etiquette, the approach, my linguistics, my pronunciations, my craft, my confidence, and my self-respect. I had to earn it, and trust me, it was one of the most difficult times in my life. I had nobody to teach me. There were no teachers. The only teachers I got were my scripts, sometimes my directors, sometimes my co-stars. Sometimes people were kind enough to correct me. Sometimes they were kinder. They would laugh at me or mock me. But I had to learn. I had to learn to stand my ground. I had to learn confidence. Sometimes it hurt, but sometimes I also learned with a smile. But I learned. Since I was learning on the job, I never said no to anything. And while I was doing one Hindi television serial, I was offered a Ram Gopal Verma film. Now, I thought he is a renowned director and it was a role of a mother, and I was hardly, say, 22, 23. When I was in the process of the film, a lot of people who liked my job came up to me as my well-wishers and patronized me. They told me, Amruta, you're so young. Why did you do a mother's role? Why would you do something like this to your career at this stage? It's such an early stage and you finished your career already. And I was like, no, I mean, what are you saying? Because when I was approached with this script, I thought of it as it's a good script, it's a renowned director, very good production house, and I get to play a part which is really not my age, and it's challenging me as an actress. Yeah, but you know what? You should have waited a little bit. So what if it's a Ram Gopal Verma film? Vaise I went on to do 3 films with Ram Gopal Verma, Contract, Phook and Phook 2. But no, for people, it was more like she's finished her career. I thought I had disappointed myself. I thought that I just took up everything and I was not thinking straight. It stopped me from going to other Hindi film auditions. It intimidated me. I was any which ways working on my language and how I used to look and stuff like that. और ये ना झेपलं नहीं boss आपल्याला. I just stopped it. I stopped going for any auditions. Meanwhile, I was also working in the Marathi industry. I was fortunate enough to be working in both the industries. So I was working in the Marathi industry. I was getting good roles, good scripts, good screen presence. I was playing my age and I was in a very, very good space. One fine night, I get a call from a friend saying that, listen, there's a Z Studios film that we are doing and there's a song in it. Would you like to do it? Again, survival. I never said no to anything. I was like, yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, I'm getting to dance. I will definitely do it. And that job, it gave me some 35,000 for a 2-night shoot. I was like, yeah, great. Yeah, but aaj raat ko ya kal subah nikalna padega. I was like, yeah, Baba, I'm free. I'll do it. And I went, I shot the song and I came back. And I forgot about it. That song is Wazli Ki Bara. And when Wazli Ki Bara released, it was an overnight sensation. And it was an overnight sensation when, ये आप लोगों का इंटरनेट वगैरह कुछ भी नहीं था. And it was pure magic of Ajay Atul, the director Ravi Zadhav, that Wazli Ki Bara was a huge hit. I started getting offers of stage performances left, right, center. I mean, I've been to the corners of Maharashtra and I'm extremely proud of that. And all because of Wazli Ki Bara. And I was like, yes, finally I have arrived. Amruta Khanvilkar has arrived with Wazli Ki Bara. No. Instead, I got labeled. Oh, she's overexposed. Acha, ye to dancer hai, actor nahi hai. She's too glamorous for a Nawari sari. It hurt me. I started engaging in conversations with people and I started asking them, listen, what is it that I should do? You know, what is it that is like the next move? What should I do? You know, Amruta, you have been dancing for so long. And I used to tell them, no, but it's just one song. I mean, एक ही गाना है. ऐसा थोड़ी ना है कि मैंने 10 सिर्फ गाने ही किए हैं करके. Yeah, but then, you know, every event has an Amruta Khanvilkar. So, you know, you just overexposed yourself with your dance and everything. I was like, okay, so you mean that I should stop dancing? Yeah, you should stop dancing. Okay, and listen, don't look so glamorous. Just tone down your dressing sense. Okay, fine, I'll tone down my dressing sense. So I stopped dancing. I started toning down my dressing sense. But it started killing me inside. It started telling me that, listen, you are killing something inside of you that comes naturally to you. Dance comes naturally to me. I have never got the opportunity to learn any kind of dance form, be it Kathak, Bharatnatyam, or any kind of Western form. I've never got that opportunity. So I was killing something inside of me that was natural to me. I had stopped dancing. Then I realized that, okay, chalo, it's been some time now कि dance बंद केला है, and I'm toning down also my dressing sense वगैरह वगैरह. And I thought that this is a gap which I think people would have noticed, you know, कि हाँ यार, now she's really serious about her acting career and this and that. She stopped dancing. They started labeling me as somebody who was not getting work. They started saying that, oh, she overexposed herself as a dancer and now she's not getting any work. So I went on to being an overexposed actress to somebody who's not getting work in no time. How do you think that would have made me feel? I just thought that I was not doing anything right for myself. I just thought that the whole world was collapsing. I was not taking the right decisions. I was not moving the right way. I took a deliberate step towards improving myself, towards working on my language, working on my craft, working on myself mentally, physically. And I started going for auditions left, right, center. Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, whatever it was, I used to go for auditions, come back home, work on myself, go for auditions, come back home. That's it. A 2-year gap. A script was offered to me, and that script was Katyar Kaljat Ghusli, where I did the role of a Muslim girl, Zarina. The film was a Z Studios film. It got released and it was critically acclaimed and people loved my work. They came up to me and they were like, Amruta, we've never seen you like this. We've never thought that you would look like this, you would perform like this. And I was like, okay, thank you. There were these friends of mine who came up to me and who said that, Amruta, tu kiti chan kaam keles. And I held their hands and I told them that thank you so much for noticing my work instead of my looks. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And now I thought, okay, now I'm getting there. Now I'm getting to live the career that I want to, the life that I want to. I will get to pursue my dreams and even maybe dream bigger. There was no work for the next 2 years again. And by this time, it was heartbreaking. And I was like, just leave it. I don't think there is anything kept for me here. One of my auditions fetched me a film which put me on the national radar, which gave me confidence, which gave me recognition, which also gave me the will to simply continue. And that film was Meghna Gulzar's Razi. During Razi, I was suffering from PCOD. I'm sure women here know about this condition. It is a condition where women put on unnecessary weight. They also lose weight very, very fast. You have this adult acne going all here and into your scalps. And it is very itchy. And in all that, I shot for Razi. Razi released and it was critically acclaimed. Mere kaam ko bahut saraha gaya. And then it also was a very, very super hit film which kind of touched 200 CR gross. After Razi, my life really changed. People started taking me seriously as an actor, seriously as a brand. After that, I signed 2 back-to-back Hindi films. One was Satyamev Jayate, which was also a hit. I was paired opposite Manoj Bajpayee ji. And the second one was Malang, which was a Mohit Suri film, which was also a hit, and I was paired opposite Kunal Khemo. Then COVID hit, so there was a huge silence, especially for all of us. One thing I've realized, no matter what you do in your life and where you are in your life, these labels, stereotyping, these names are never going to stop, no matter what industry you're in, no matter what profession you're in. In fact, I feel that today, it is a language which kind of informs you कि भाई ये लोग आप में interested है. कैसे? Because the most talked about people are the most trolled people, है कि नहीं? Does that mean one ignores everything? No. You need to set boundaries for people. And sometimes these people are your near and dear ones. You need to set certain boundaries so that your sanity is intact, so that what you want to do, you are focused on that. You know where I got this confidence from? This confidence is newly achieved, I'll tell you. I got this confidence when I started planning my own films. When I started planning my own career, I took things in my hands. Chandramukhi, my latest film that released, is an example of that. It is a film that I worked on from the scratch. Right from getting a producer, to pitching the film, to getting... To building up the entire team, everything. I did it with my own bare hands. And I'm so proud of it. Chandramukhi opened a new path for me. It gave me the confidence to be independent. I do not need to be dependent on other people for work. And in fact, it also gave me confidence. It also gave me a direction of what I need to do in my time when I'm alone and not working on any other project or not working for someone else. It gave me a direction to get focused. It gave me a direction towards my purpose. And I'm sure that each and every one of you here, you guys have a purpose in your life. And I know somewhere or the other, you're secretly working towards it. If you're not, please do that. Because the confidence that you will get after that, it is remarkable. Chandramukhi, the entire process was not an easy one. Chandramukhi completed 51 glorious days at the box office, and the song Chandra is one of the most viewed Marathi songs with 150 million plus views. एकदा जोरदार टाळ्या होऊन जाऊ दे त्याच्यासाठी. तुम्हीच बघितलंय. through all my rejections, mistakes, doubting myself, failures, heartbreaks, and just a little bit success. There is one thing that I need you to take away from our conversation today, is that never give up. I know it is very easy for someone like me to come here and tell you this, but trust me, whatever I had to go through in my life, I want you to take it all in and apply it in your life. And that's why, never give up. No matter what it is, no matter who it is, do not give up. At 22, I was playing a mother's role in a Ram Gopal Verma film. And at 35, I played a beautiful dancer's role, which kind of gave me the recognition I wanted. So life is totally unpredictable, and that's the beauty of it. So whatever comes your way, just accept it. Accept it with open arms. हाँ, थोड़ी तकलीफ होती है, दर्द होता है, सब कुछ है, पर लाइफ है यार. It needs to have ups and downs. The सरळ असेल तर we all would be dead, isn't it? Also, do not label yourself, like I said, because there are people who are doing that for you. So do not dirty your hands with them. Do not put yourself or bound yourself in the shackles of age, looks, region, religion, language, nothing. Be free of all that. And today I think I also come from the generation where we just got introduced to phones and internet and all. Today I think most of you know internet and you know all these things by the back of your hand, yeah? The only thing that you need to do is believe in yourself, is have confidence in yourself. And I'm not saying that comes on day one, no. But that day one is a step towards a confident you. You know, I've always felt that God has put this world and the people around you in your path to crush you, to push you, to tell you to fight, to teach you to fight. And I think that is how you should take it. Make mistakes and be proud of them. Laugh at yourself. I think a person who can laugh at himself or herself is the most happy person. Also, I want you to understand this, that you at the end of the day have to be a star in your own eyes, because what you think of yourself and how you see yourself is the most important thing. And trust me, this is coming from a person, from a girl who comes from a middle-class Maharashtrian family in Pune with simple parents and had the guts to go out and try and achieve her dreams. Dhanyavad.